What's up, Leo? This May energy is finally waking this person up to the truth about this connection, and it's changing everything. For so long, they tried to fight their feelings, suppress their emotions, and convince themselves they didn't need love. But the question is, why did they fight something that felt so real? Why did they run from the one person who truly understood them? Um, this person is going through a major awakening right now. They're starting to see that every time you tried to guide them, love them, or help them grow, it came from a pure place. Um, this person can't stop thinking about you. But why are you everywhere for them now? In their dreams, their thoughts, their quiet moments, why does your energy keep pulling them back? And now, they're realizing the fear of losing you is greater than the fear of changing their entire life. So trust your intuition because somebody is preparing to take a leap of faith for love. And let's get into your reading.
Okay, so right off the bat, I'm getting a sense that this is a deeply profound spiritual union. It's the kind of connection where even if you are physically apart right now, your souls are still completely entwined, connected in a way that goes beyond distance or time. There may be something standing in the way of you two coming together right now, but honestly, the bond between you is so strong that it's impossible for it to truly break. You may not be fully together at this moment, but this connection, it's meant to be, and it's anchored in something deeper than just physical presence. I really sense that whatever challenges you're facing together, they aren't nearly as significant as they might seem on the surface. You might be apart, sure, but that gap between you, it's not as big as you think. You two are always linked, and this connection is unshakable no matter what. I feel like your person is sitting with this energy, really contemplating everything. They're going through some heavy self-reflection, trying to figure out what's holding them back and why they're not offering you their full self. It's like they're trying to work through whatever that emptiness is inside them and figure out what's causing them to pull away. They're deep in thought, wrestling with some inner questions. Why am I holding back? Why am I not fully embracing this love? They are really trying to understand what's going on inside of them. But whatever they are figuring out, it's giving them a chance to reflect on things. And honestly, you might feel like they're distant right now or like the vibe isn't quite right this week. But the reality is, they're just deep in their thoughts, working on themselves. They're processing. And while it might look like they're pulling away, they're actually just sorting things out internally because they know deep down they'll never stop loving you. And honestly, you're on their mind constantly. They can't stop thinking about you. Spirit is showing me that this is a divine partnership about one where you and your person are mirroring each other, reflecting each other's energy. It's like the universe is telling them, if I can't be there to love you, I need you to love yourself. This is about self love and the divine pushing you both to look inward and recognize your worth. The longing and desire to be together that you're feeling, they're feeling that too. But even though they feel this deep connection, I sense that they're hitting some roadblocks. It's like they need time to regroup and process whatever challenges are keeping them stuck. They are working through their fears and insecurities, and they're not ready to move forward yet because they have some internal work to do first. The thing is, though, I don't feel like this person is totally disconnected from you. They may be struggling internally, but they're also aware of the need to keep moving forward. They're hoping that no matter what they're going through, you're continuing your journey too. They understand that by investing in yourself, you're also investing in the connection between the two of you. It's like you've been working on yourself, growing and evolving, and that's only drawing them closer. I get the sense that this person feels like they take one step forward with you and then two steps back. They want to be there for you, but there's something that's holding them back. They wish they could be fully present for you and support you the way they want to, but they feel like there are still things they need to work through. And I feel like they've tried to reach out in small ways, but they've stopped themselves, unsure of what to say, uncertain of how to explain the whirlwind of thoughts and emotions they're dealing with. There's also this strong feeling of magic surrounding you. There's something about your energy that's different from anything they felt before, and at first, they didn't really understand it. They may have even discredited it or brushed it off as something too good to be true. But now they're realizing that you bring a sense of harmony into their life, a sense of peace and balance they've never had before. This person sees you as someone almost otherworldly, someone who shines brightly in a way that they can't quite comprehend. They've never met anyone like you, and they're beginning to understand how rare and special you truly are. And honestly, I feel like over time, they've come to realize that they can't find anyone like you again. They know that you're as good as it gets, and that has taken time for them to fully appreciate. The more they've encountered others in their life, the more they've realized that your soul has a purity about it that draws out the same purity in them. You've acted like a mirror reflecting their own deeper truth, and in doing so, you've helped them become more aligned with their higher self. It's a beautiful thing. You've helped this person see aspects of themselves they might have never acknowledged before. The old patterns, the old versions of themselves are fading away as they tap into a new, higher energy. I feel like for many of you, the person you're dealing with is going through a process of dismantling their life in certain ways. They're letting go of things that no longer serve them, people, places, habits, and mindsets that kept them stuck. Some of them might even be going through the loss of someone close to them, or preparing for some kind of big life change. This could be a transition that forces them to rethink everything to step into a different version of themselves. What I'm seeing here is that something you've said to them, or maybe even something you've communicated telepathically, is really starting to resonate with them. They're becoming more aware of the truth of what's been going on. It's like they've been trying to run away from their fears, but now they're realizing that they can't keep avoiding the inevitable. This person is beginning to see how much they need you, and they're coming to a place where they're ready to make things right. They've been afraid of confronting their own emotions, but now they're starting to process their fears so that they can come back to you with a clearer heart and mind. I can tell this person thinks about you all the time. They've been in a very romantic and dreamy state of mind when it comes to you. It's almost like they can't stop thinking about what could be, what might happen if they allowed themselves to open up fully. It's that whimsical, longing energy that is all about what could be. They're daydreaming about you and wishing they could be there with you, but there's a sense of hesitation holding them back. But despite all of this, they're not completely lost to you. They're just going through their own process of becoming who they need to be before they can show up for you the way they know they need to. They're working on clearing out the blocks that have kept them from you, and soon enough, I feel like they'll be ready to come forward with a more solid, truthful energy. This is an energy where this person is tired of making themselves be physically away from you. So a lot of the collective will say, well, if they want to be with me, then why are they not with me? Right? If you love me, then why are you not saying it? Because it's different for everybody. And I think that that's something that I've learned over this period of time. A lot of times people will be deeply in love with somebody, but not open up and express it. They'll be deeply in love with somebody and purposely keep their distance. Why? It's because the way that they view things, their perception is what's holding them back. But this person is getting to a place where they're tired of the mundane. They're tired of the constant, right? They're tired of this Four of Pentacles energy where there's always a reason or always an excuse that's holding them back from living in their true authentic self or living their true authentic life. This person has a lot of fears about this connection, and I think it's because you have a certain hold over this person, your energy. Like they know that if they give to you, right, wholeheartedly the way that you've given to them, and because you have a much more elevated energy, your frequency is a lot higher. Because your frequency is higher, your ability to give into love is different than theirs, but they understand for them, the moment that I'm vulnerable with this person, they have the ability to destroy me. For some of them, they worry about leaving long-term commitments or long-term situations or going against their friends, going against their family, and having this partnership. But because of being such a big change, they're worried with whether or not you can really deal with that, or that if you really do want them, and if it's something that's very sincere on your end. But I get that this person is at a point where it's like they're tired of going back and forth. This is somebody who is always trying to, involve themselves, throw themselves into work. This is somebody who may be drinking very heavily, in order to try to stop or repress the thoughts, but they're tired, they're over it, This person stares at your pictures constantly and they focus on your eyes. There's something very beautiful about your eyes. For some of you, you may have very beautiful colored eyes. For others of you, your eyes are shiny. There's something bright. It's almost like this person can look into your eyes and they see everything. There's a level of comfort and there's a level of understanding when they have this connection with you. And for a lot of you, because they've never vocalized or because they've never come out and communicated this to you, you would never know it. They hold a lot within, is what I'm getting. I feel the chemistry between us. We need to trust that the energy we share will bring us back together again. This is somebody that's dreaming and fantasizing about this reunion, right? This is somebody that wants to come back together. This is somebody that's thinking very heavily about the two of you guys being together. There's something very significant here, right? But this is this person needing to put the work in. Needing to put the work in order to get stuck out of this rut, in order to process these fears, because the one thing that's on the end here is union. So this person is thinking about union. They're mirroring you. They're having all of these romantic thoughts about what's holding them back versus what's pushing them forward. And the one thing about 8, the number 8 is the 8 is infinitive, right? It's infinity. And 8 is a beautiful number because it's all about structure and it's all about change, emotional change physically. And I feel like the beautiful thing about chemistry is that you allow this person to tap into their divine masculinity or their divine femininity, depending on if you're a masculine or a feminine. If you're a feminine, you allow this person based on your energy, by you being comfortable with you allow this person to take on more of a masculine role. And by them taking on more of a masculine role, it allows you to feel comfortable with inside of your femininity. That's what the difference between chemistry and lust is. Chemistry triggers us to be our higher self, right? Lust is something that's very intimate. It's something that's very primal, very, sexual, right? But the chemistry between the two of you, your conversations, the way that you guys are able to ping off each other, it's something that they've never felt before. And that's why I think this person is realizing that the two of you guys are meant to be together and that it's something more than just this lustful type of energy. It goes so much deeper than that. I want to let my guard down with you, but fear makes me lash out in defense. I mean, the one thing that keeps coming forward with this person consistently is fear. Fear is what's holding them back. They're scared to give to this situation. But now they're in a place, another 11 maybe, a significant day for you guys. 11, 7, 8, 7, 7, 8, 4, 7. But this person is realizing this connection that it's something very special and it's something very treasuring. It's worth treasuring. They understand you're different. There's something here about this situation where they know, I have to take a risk. I have to expose my emotions to this person. I'm tired of playing games. I need to take my chances and just roll with it regardless of whatever this outcome is. This person is understanding that there is potential here between the two of you, and this is a fated connection. They may not know what happens next, but this is a situation that keeps coming around, and I feel like this person, they are going to fight their fears. This is about them having this growth. This is about them realizing how different you are than anyone else. This is an eternal soul bond, and I feel like your energy has definitely triggered this person to have this resurrection of who they were in the past. This is a rebirth for this person, and it's destroying their insecurities. It's destroying the negative thoughts. It's destroying their past life with who they thought they were. Whoever this person is, they're going to be going through a major tower moment. Like when we get into the tarot, I won't be surprised if the tower comes out here because there's something about this person where they can't handle it anymore. They're ready for this new era. They're ready for this energy. They're ready for this sense of alchemy, right? Alchemy to me is temperance, where it's the emperor and the empress that are being stripped of their negative qualities and being merged together as one, and they come out as one entity, the positives of the masculine and the positives of the feminine coming together. It's removing that overinflated ego with the emperor, the need to control. The masculine doesn't need to control the feminine because the feminine is already in their own era. The feminine is working. The feminine is always a couple of steps ahead, right? Emotionally. But the feminine is providing that emotional stability for the masculine so that the masculine can really flourish in the energy, right? The masculine can go out there and do the right thing and move, you know, in tandem with the feminine. Because they know that the feminine energy, the empress energy, is holding it down. It's providing a very safe environment. And the masculine is able, right, to provide the protection for the divine feminine, regardless if you're a man or a woman, and energy is fluid. But both go tandem in tandem. They work hand in hand here. And I feel like your person is going through a major ascension. For some of you guys, if you guys were friends with benefits or just you guys started off as best friends, this person is really evaluating their friend group. They're evaluating the people that they're around. Things are looking very different to this person. Look at what we were just talking about. We are alchemists. We transform fear into love and shadow into light. This person is realizing that the fear that they have for you, it's really just this a high level of love that they can't understand, and it's scaring them. The shadow aspects, they're realizing this is about perception. I can either see this in a positive light or a negative light, right? It's the wolf we feed. There's two wolves inside of us, a positive and a negative. Whatever we choose to illuminate, whatever we choose to focus on, right? When you focus on good, more good comes. This person is beginning to understand that. They're beginning to understand how to manipulate energy, but I feel like also in a positive way, how to transmute it. And another 11, a love like ours can change the world. See, this person is realizing, look at all these 11s, right? But this person is realizing how important this situation is. This person is realizing how much they miss you. They don't want to run away anymore. They want to stop. They're tired of running. Whoever this person is, they're tired of running away, is what I'm getting. They're tired of like this wall that they keep putting up. It's like if you guys get close to them or you feel their energy getting close. For those of you guys that haven't talked to this person, it's like you feel like they're right there ready to say something. And then immediately it's like you then feel that wall go up where you don't feel that person. This person is tired of that. I get that whoever you guys are dealing with, they understand the significance of this connection. Whoever this person is, they are putting some work in here where they're trying to understand this connection. This person is trying to leave their comfort zone in order to be with you. This person is really trying to I don't know why, but I get like this person is spending a lot of alone time where they're trying to really focus on what they need to conquer here, focus on overcoming this fear, going with the flow, right? Learning that they can command the energy and without having to force it, without trying to have restrictions. There's a conclusion here coming pretty quick. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some type of major conclusion like 6-9. I don't know why, but I feel like you're going to feel very relieved here coming up because this person, you're very emotionally connected to them and they're very emotionally intuitive despite whatever they've said to you. But whoever this person is, they're very intuitive and they feel very, very deeply for you. And they're very sensitive. And right now, it's like they're taking everything personally, extremely personally, without you being, a part of their life. Feel our energy merging together as if it has a life of its own. We are becoming one. See, this is showing you a progression of what's getting ready to happen right now. These are two people that are separated. These are two people that need to be in union with one another. But there's something that's stopping it. What's stopping it? It's the fear, right? You can take out any type of 3D obstacle. All obstacles are able to overcome. There's never not a loophole, right? Whether it's a karmic, whether it's an age gap or something that is not traditional in the eye of the world. Maybe you and this person don't feel like you fit with one another because you guys are complete opposites. Whether it's you're older, whether it's you guys are a different nationality or a different race, or just you're very spiritual and they're very religious, whatever it may be. None of that matters in the big scheme of things. And I feel like whoever this person is, they're beginning to understand that. They're beginning to understand that the only block that is created in the situation is them. But through this level of partnership, right? This divine connection. You can't tell me this isn't a divine connection with all of these 11s. You cannot tell me that this is not a divine connection and everybody knows it. That's what's even funnier. But people are jealous of this connection. Sometimes people don't want this to happen. But see, instead of focusing on what other people are thinking, you focus on yourself. You focus on where you're going and how you're getting there. And that's why there is this union that's coming. That's why this person is getting ready to leave their comfort zone because of you, because they want to be reunited with you. They're tired of being physically away from you. They miss you and they want to come back together. This is somebody that, again, look, if you take a look here, look at these two. These two, they both want each other so badly. For some of you guys, this person may be at a distance, or there may be some of you where this person is locked up or they feel like they're locked up, where they can't come towards you in the manner that they want to. I need you to trust me and believe that I'm working on union towards you. See, this is somebody that is sitting here and all they're doing is thinking about you. And that kind of goes back to that mirrored energy, right? Where they want you, you're marrying one another, you both want each other so badly. This person wants to be able to reach out. This person wants to be able to touch you. This person wants to be able to have this open communication with you. And I get that there's been a lot of silence for some of you guys, but this silence is allowing this person to really think, I feel like I don't deserve your love. I'm worried you'll leave when you see who I really am. See, again, another 2222. Some of you may have been born on the 22nd or the 2nd of the month. I'm getting here with this, right? Whoever this person is, because of their past actions towards you, they feel very guilty for the way that they've treated you. And this entire time, I feel like in this, 3D energy, they've always, in their shadow aspect, they've never really acknowledged what you've said to them. They've always made an excuse why it was your fault. They never were able to truly look at things in your light from your perspective. So what's happening here is this person feels like you're going to leave them, like you're going to break the cycle, like you're going to move on. And this person doesn't want that. In reality, this person is yearning for you. They want more with you. And they know that they need to take this level of action. But I think that they have to resolve these past issues in order to have this ascension with you. They have to overcome these emotional blockages. They have to overcome this insecurity, right? This is insecurity. I feel like I don't deserve you. It makes me sad, right? For some people are like, they don't, they may not. But I feel like everybody does deserve love, despite whatever, right? We all go through things differently. And sometimes I feel like if you and your person are not in union right now and you've been waiting, I feel like you've been waiting for a reason because this person doesn't want to come back half-heartedly. This person doesn't want to come back and do the same thing over and over and over again. This person understands that they have emotional blockages that they need to overcome, and this person admires you. This person, believes you're somebody very special and you deserve the best. Whoever this person is, I do feel like they're going to be surprising you very soon. There's going to be an unexpected message that comes in here because this is this person's fear that you're too good for them. This is their fear that you're not going to want them anymore. Another 2. When our conversations are lighthearted and playful, it eases the tension that sometimes there is when we talk. Because this person understands that there's a lot to say here, right? You have a lot to talk about, especially if you've not spoken to this person. So this person feels more comfortable when it's lighthearted because they're not being forced to really open up and communicate about what's really going on here. But whoever your person is, they need a level of support from you right now, especially energetically encouraging them because they're awakening to this love. And I think that the thing to kind of like project into the universe is that it is safe for them to love. For them not to let their fear or insecurity stop them or get in the way of them giving and receiving this unconditional love. What messages do you have for the collective when it comes to their person? The Wheel of Fortune. See, I got that very strongly. There's something here that's coming in and it's changing very, very quickly. 610 maybe is significant, or this week whenever you guys are watching this. This is something that's destined, but remember the Wheel of Fortune comes after the Hermit. That comes after this major, deep soul searching that this person is doing, where this person is detaching from their 3D energies, detaching from thoughts, other people's perceptions, other people's opinions, from work, from stressors, whatever it is. This person had to leave that in order to have this elevation, in order to have this spiritual understanding. There's movement coming with this Jupiter energy. This is something that's expansive. This is something that's changed. This is something that's destined. You guys, if you've been doing the work, right? When you've been working on yourself, if this person isn't giving to you, but you're very focused on your own self-growth, what's happening here is karma is coming in, and it's good karma. There's a brand new opportunity, and this definitely is a turn of events, is what I'm getting. There's going to be a lot of luck around this week. Also, a lot of luck pertaining to reunion. I keep hearing 6. Maybe somebody's birthday may be born on the 6th of the month. This is the past that's coming back around, and it's coming in very quickly, and it's coming in when you least expect it. And this is almost like the universe just divinely guiding this person back towards you. This is a second chance at love. This is rekindling memories, right? It's a Scorpio energy. It's reigniting the past. This person is very nostalgic right now, thinking about the times that when you met one another. Las Vegas may be significant, Wheel of Fortune, or gambling. This person may gamble. But I'm getting with this person, it's like they're having this newfound courage to move forward. They're having this energy here where they want to come forward and they want to communicate with you. What do they want to communicate with you? The fact that they love you, this person is in love with you. 6, 6, 10, 6, 8. This is about partnership. This is a soul connection, like I said here, with all these 11s and all these 2s. 2s are partnership, their love, their choices, right? The Lovers is a choice. This is a crossroads. What do you want? Do you want to have a reunion with your person? Do you want to come back together? Do you want to come into union and have this beautiful sense of abundance? Because the reality is, whatever this person feels like they were going to lose prior being with you, whether it was they had assets tied to somebody, whether it's tangible items, whether it's people's perception or whatever, what this person doesn't understand is that when you're in a divine connection, when you're with your divine counterpart, God blesses you, the universe blesses you for fighting these demons, for fighting these insecurities, for fighting fear, for going with your heart and not your logic. This person is going to be blessed significantly. But see, I feel like you guys already know that, because those that are watching this right now, you guys get it. You're at a much different elevation than I feel like other people are. Other people may think you're crazy, but that's okay because they're not living your life. But this is also why you're being blessed as well. There is a commitment coming in here where this relationship is becoming harmonized. This is something that's very emotional. Look, the 4 of Wands. You can't tell me that reunion isn't coming, because it is. This is about a celebration. This is about coming together. This is about stability and stabilizing this partnership. 4 of Wands. This is about this person taking action. This is Venus and Aries. Venus and Aries is taking action, right? Communicating what action they're taking towards this lovers that's going to change the projection of your guys' situations. And again, there's a lot of prosperity coming for her, harmonizing this relationship, from reigniting the past. It's a turn of events that's changing everything. It's moving this Wheel of Fortune in the positive. And with this person, they know, but if they don't make amends, that if they don't do the right thing, they're going to be sitting in this 5 of Cups. They can have this beautiful energy, or they can be in the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. But I feel like for some of you guys, this person feels like they've betrayed you, or they feel like this separation. Like they have a lot of regrets for not moving forward with you, for not giving you the clarity, on a third-party situation. or this is just them not opening up and communicating to you how much they really do love you and how much they really do care. It's like this person knows the right thing to do, but they always fall back to this fear. But now here's the thing, right? With this Scorpio and Mars energy, this is a very determined energy to make it right. This person feels out of place now in a place where they used to feel comfortable, right? So like with their friends, with their family, hanging out, partying, whatever. It used to be what they enjoy doing. This person doesn't enjoy it anymore. This person feels lost. They feel like they've changed forever. It's the perception of things has changed. This is ending. Part of them is ending. The part of them that no longer belongs at this frequency is ending. There's a major transformation that's happening with this person where they had to go through this pain. They had to go through the hurt. They had to go through this unexpected loss, right? And that unexpected loss is ultimately what's creating this major growth. And I feel like for some of you, you had to block this person or you had to set certain boundaries. Here's what I'm going to accept and here's what I'm not. But the other beautiful thing about this Seven of Wands is that these blocks, these obstacles, they're being removed. And part of the reason that they're being removed is because the Seven of Wands, again, Mars energy, Seven of Wands. This is somebody that's fighting for their heart. I'm going to fight for what I believe and I'm going to fight for what I deserve. And what I deserve is this person. I deserve to be loved. I deserve to be in a happy, healthy relationship. This person is being very defensive towards those that are getting into the connection. And they're very, 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 very territorial over you right now. If someone mentions your name in a negative light, this person is shutting it down real quick. Like, you're not going to sit here and talk about them. That's one thing you're not going to do. This person is now taking the high road. They're no longer in this bottom feeding energy, right? The Seven of Wands in the traditional tarot is somebody that's up on top of a hill looking down. This person is now seeing why they were upset. This person is now seeing, what needs to end in their life. Because the people that were around them were toxic. The people that were around them were unhealthy for them. Wanted to keep them sedentary, wanted to keep them constantly in this Five of Wands, always battling, always struggling, because that was a sense of control. Whoever this person is, though, now they see what's really going on. Now they see why they were stuck. Now this person has this new energy where they're very determined to fight for their heart, right? Mars and Leo, I'm going to do what I feel is right. Leo is all about the heart. And this person is very protective right now of you. I get there's something that's going to come out here, some type of communication that's going to come out, probably pertaining to you, or they're going to say something because whoever this person is, they've learned their karmic lesson. And now they're ready to level up. Now they're ready to have this sense of acknowledgement, right? Because there's a level of vindication with who you are. All these people that wanted to throw dirt on your name or all these people that had something to say about your connection, you're being vindicated here 100%. There's something that's being majorly illuminated within this situation. If we just look at the major arcana here, the Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, Death, the World, and the Sun, right? Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, Death, the World, the Sun. Your love has changed them, but they had to end something that wasn't toxic. And you know what? You've allowed this person to see the truth. The world is seeing the truth. The world is being able to take off the rose-colored glasses and say, I see things. You've created this awakening, right? Judgment is the awakening. You've illuminated that. But they had to see things from a completely different perspective. They had to see what they had to sacrifice. So that hangman energy that you guys were stuck in, this person is making that sacrifice. This person is having this unexpected ending. And with this unexpected ending that's coming, and for some of them, it may be a death of somebody, or somebody may be getting very sick here. And I hope that that's not the case, or this can be a metaphorical death. There's something here that's coming to an end that's changing the perception and the viewpoint of your person. Or they realize life is too short to be unhappy. And with this world in the sun, it's being illuminated. The truth is being revealed. This person is acknowledging, I deserve to be happy. They're acknowledging that you're high vibrational, that you have a lot of truth here. This person is going to owe you an apology. There's communication coming in here from this person where they want to see you. They want to touch you. They want to be with you. Let's see things from their logical perspective or their 3D perspective. How does this person view their relationship with the collective? What is their perception of their current relationship with the collective? Judgment. I knew that was going to come out. You know why? Because judgment comes out with the world. Judgment is like this aha moment. This is like this, whatever this judgment is, it's bringing this person to their knees, right? And the traditional tarot, it's like the angel that's coming from the sky. And there's this. You've done the right thing and you have it. So either you're being blessed or you're about to be stressed. And I feel like with this energy, this is Saturn energy, this is Capricorn energy, this is somebody who's either done the right thing or they've not. And they're having this sense of judgment. How did they view themselves in the connection with the collective? How does this person view themselves? Tarot is really about reading the energy and knowing how to react, right? Tarot is an amazing tool for you to kind of pick up what the energy is, but also acknowledge the energy is always changing. It's always fluxing, right? And if you pull, let's say you pull for yourself, if you pull on this person and their energy is negative, sometimes they're going through something and it doesn't have anything to do with you, right? And sometimes it does. How does this person view themselves in this energy? How do they view themselves in this connection with the collective? Justice and wow, coming out strong here with 2 major arcanas, impressive. This person is in a place where they've think about court, right? All the information, all the details, all the nitty-gritty, everything is in front of you. You cannot escape the truth because justice is here. Both sides, both parties, both aspects, the 3D and the 5D are laid out in front of them right now. And they have a decision that has to be made, and they have to be responsible for whatever decision they make. What is this person? How do they view the collective? The lovers. Wow, this person is in love with you. Don't ever deny their love. Like I heard like somebody say like, don't ever question whether I love you or not. You know that I love you. But then my petty side is like, but if you love them, then why are you not saying anything? But then I understand, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think having the duality, being able to see both sides of things, it makes things a little bit easier. This is somebody for sure that's in this place where they're in love with you. What's blocking this person? What does this person feel like is a block here for them? Page of Swords. Okay, so there's someone like watching with a really petty energy here. You know, it's like they're stalking, keeping an eye on either everything your person does or everything that you do. It feels like this person is just lurking in the background, paying attention to every little move, probably looking for something to stir up. And what's this person really thinking about when it comes to you, the collective? They're thinking a lot about making you some kind of offer. Ace of Pentacles, see whoever this person is, they've been waiting for this moment, waiting for the right time to make this offer. I feel like they've been biding their time. And look at this Temperance. I knew this card was going to come out. It's a lot of Sagittarian energy here, which is all about patience and balance, but also about that freedom, that moment where they're just like, you know what, I'm going to do it. I don't care anymore. Sagittarius energy is like that free-spirited and bold, saying, I don't care what anyone thinks. I'm going to do what makes me happy. So I feel like this person is starting to come into that energy, finally deciding to act, even if it feels a little impulsive. So what is this person's next move, their next action towards you, the collective? The Star. Wow, this is big energy. Expect the unexpected here. I feel like there may be a message that comes out of nowhere, something that you're not going to see coming. It's like out of the blue, they might just reach out in a way that catches you completely by surprise. And what are their romantic intentions with you? Well, we have the Six of Pentacles here, and it really wanted to come out. So I'm seeing that they want to bring balance to the situation, right? They want to make sure that things are equal, and they want to offer something of value to you. But more importantly, we have the World here. They want to show the world that you're theirs, that this connection is real, and they're serious about it. There's something really big on the horizon, something huge. Whether it's in the 3D or the 5D, this energy is shifting. Look at all these major arcana cards. This is a significant moment, one that's going to bring a lot of change. So, what's your advice in this situation? The Three of Pentacles, beautiful. This is about working together, building something solid, and collaborating. You might need to approach this with like patience and a willingness to build together. With all these major arcana cards, I really feel like there's a huge shift coming. This is one of those moments where you're not going to see it coming, but when it happens, it's going to change everything. This person wants to surprise you, and there's definitely a sense of transformation happening here. All right, guys, that's all I've got for you for this reading. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I really appreciate it. You all mean a lot, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, okay? Bye-bye.